Okay, so here is a Xiaomi Mi Box S Android TV box, and this is a very interesting product because to compare this with the other Android TV box I have here, the Mi Cool K9 Pro, this Android TV box actually works with Netflix, and that's awesome. I really love that this Android TV box is exactly as it should and can work with everything you want. So Netflix, YouTube, Spotify, whatsoever. This box is what you need because it's so good. So let's start with an unboxing of this Xiaomi Mi Box S Android TV box, and then later on we do a setup and so on to see how good the setup procedure is and so on. And this box you can buy from BangGood, for example. I will have links down below in the description text to where you can buy this. So here is the box. And as you can see here, it's a very easy 3-step setup. Plug in the box with HDMI, connect it to Wi-Fi, and then start streaming. So it's really easy to set this up. And it also supports Google Assistant and so on directly from the remote. You can talk to Google Assistant. And here we have the things that is in the box. A power plug, HDMI cable, the remote, and the Mi S box itself. Okay, so let's unbox it. Whoa. Pretty nice box. I love this packaging. We have the box itself on top in the box. That's not so normal actually. That's very nice to see. Very nice packaging. Oh, it feels very heavy compared to the Mi Box. The Mi Box is very light, and this Mi S box, Mi Box S, it's the name, is very heavy and smaller, as you can see, than the Mi Box. Wow. So put that aside at the moment, and then we see the rest here. We have some instructions. Nice. And then we have some CE documentation and so on. And here we have the power plug, and I live in Europe, so this should be a Euro plug, and it is. And here we have the HDMI cable. Nice. And here we have the remote. We have that is the last thing in the box itself. So let's unbox this once more. The remote. I think remotes for Android TV box is one of the most important things with Android TV box, because they need to be good to be able to navigate the operating system on an Android TV box and so on. I don't like to buy a third-party remote or anything to be able to use the Android TV box. So the remote is very important. And I really love the Mi Cool K9 Pro remote. And as you can see, this remote has the same things, at least almost. The new have the Netflix button. I really love that. And this remote, even without the batteries, I can feel that it's very light, much lighter than the Mi Cool, I think. And it's a bit taller too than the Mi Cool. No, actually not. I thought it was taller, but it isn't. Okay. So that's the remote. I don't think any batteries was with the remote, unfortunately, but I will see if I have some at home. And here we have the power plug to give this some power. Nice. And here is the HDMI cable, as I said. Not so long, but it's probably enough. Let's remove this protection. As you can see, here is the cable. Nice. You have the Xiaomi logo on it. Nice. And here is the box itself. Here we have the front, as you can see. I don't know if it has some LED lights or anything. I think so, because almost all boxes have. And here is the side of it. And here is the back side, and as you can see, you have a 3.5mm audio out that you can use either for headphones or as an audio out for your speakers, for example. And you have a HDMI port, of course, and you have one USB 3.0 or 2.0 port, I think, and the power, of course. And on this side, nothing. And at the bottom we have some very small foots. So one drawback is that it only have one USB port and no micro SD card slot or anything. And you don't have any Ethernet LAN port either. So you need to have Wi-Fi to use this one. But the Wi-Fi should support 5 GHz, and that's very good. Okay, that was the unboxing. Now to the setup and so on. Before I plug it in, I thought that you maybe would like to see a comparison in size between the Mi Cool K9 Pro and this Xiaomi Mi Box S. So here we have the comparison. You see that the K9 Pro at the bottom is quite much larger actually, and also a bit thicker, as you can see. And as I said, the Mi Cool K9 Pro is very light compared to the Xiaomi Mi Box S, and I think that's because this is actually has much better quality, I think. So that's good. So now plug this in. Okay, so let's start the setup with this Xiaomi Mi Box S. Let's click in the middle as the image says. So now the remote works. As you saw, I paired it with the device. Okay, so I live in Sweden, so I will choose Swedish here. So unfortunately you won't be able to read much after this if you don't know Swedish, but I need to do this because I want to set this up for me immediately and not in English then. So Swedish, and now it asked me if I want to configure this with an Android unit, for example my Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, and I think I will do that. It says that I should open the Google app on my Samsung phone. So now I've started the Google app as they say I should. Now I should search for configure my unit. Configure my unit. Now it searches for my Mi Box 4. And now it connects to it. Now I should verify the code, and it's the right code. So now my Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus is connected to the Xiaomi Mi Box S. So now I can continue to configure this. So now I choose my account, Google account. So now it starts to copy my info to this Android TV box. This is a very good feature when you have a real Android TV box or a real Android TV smart TV, because it's so easy to set it up if you already have an Android device. So easy to do. So now this will probably take a while, so I will probably need to pause this, and I will be back soon. Hang in. So now it asks if I want to use my phone as a second remote control. And I choose to say yes. Then it installs a Android TV box remote on the phone. So meanwhile I continue doing the setup by clicking next, and I will continue this. And I say yes to this, and this I would say no to. And this is where I should give this Android TV box a name. But I choose this, the Mi Box 4, as it says there. And now it asks which apps I want to install, because it already knows which app I have on my Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. And I say yes to all these. Actually, looks about right. And then I continue. Now it's a guide to learn me about how this works and so on. And I know how an Android TV box works. I don't really care about this, but it's a nice guide actually. And this Android TV box also have Chromecast built in, and I think that's awesome, because you buy an Android TV box and get two things really. A very good Android TV box and a Chromecast for the same price. That's nice. So now it makes my home screen for the Android TV box. It will take a while, it says, but let's see how long. Maybe I need to pause this and be back later again. So here we have the home screen, as you can see. It also says that I have an Android system upgrade to do, but we can go into settings to check this. Am I connected to Wi-Fi? Yes, of course, because I choose to have all the settings from my phone. We have Google Chromecast, as I said, really nice to have. And we have all the rest here, but let's go to About. Here you can see Mi Box 4, and we have Android version 8.1, as you can see there. And the Mi Cool, by the way, the Mi Cool has Android 9, so hopefully we get an update for this Xiaomi Mi Box S to Android 9 later on. That's it for now. I have a lot of settings to do, but for now I will go through the home screen with you to see. As you can see, we have Netflix, Spotify, YouTube, Google Movies, and all that. We have a lot of cool stuff to go through, and we have more apps to install here. As you can see, we also have my favorite Plex. I use that a lot. So this is really nice, but let's see if Netflix works as they say it should. We start Netflix. Oh no, I don't have logged into Netflix and so on. So let's see if the app starts and so on without any errors and so on. And it looks like this app works, but how good it works and so on we will see in my review video later on. This was what I have for this video, an unboxing and a setup of this amazing Android TV box. Go check the links out in the description text now, because this Android TV box is worth it. It's very good, and it will be interesting to see if this is the best Android TV box on the market for now, because I only use real pure Android TV boxes now, because I don't like these cheap Android boxes that doesn't run the real thing, the real Android TV operating system. But this box do, and I really love it. Okay, so check the links out down below in the description text. Bye!